Good morning, family. Welcome to today's Lessons for Life. Today is Thursday, March 5th, 2009, and today we're reading Deuteronomy chapter 4. And even in these first couple of verses of this chapter, there's a lot of different ways you can spend the lessons for life, but I'm just going to focus on what really stuck out to me as I was reading it. So as always, I encourage you to make sure you read it through for yourself, and even, the entire chapter is a lot you can get from it, and you can email us, we'll put it on the blog. But we're talking here, or Moses is talking here, about how important these statutes and these judgments, these commandments that the Lord has laid out for them. And this is stuff we've been saying even from the beginning of our time reading, but they're so important. And what stuck out to me initially was how he said that nothing's supposed to be added to these words or diminished from these words. So we're not supposed to change these commandments to suit our needs or to fit our needs. And God doesn't change, and His Word doesn't change. So we're not supposed to. And I hear this pretty often that these things are not for this time. This is for the old times, or back with the Old Testament, and that's not accurate. God doesn't change, and His Word doesn't change. So these things are still supposed to apply for us even in our lives today, and how we should live and govern our own selves. And then. But one thing even with that was, if God was to change, or His commandments, or if they was to change over time, that would make serving the Lord so difficult, because you wouldn't know what to do. Because if it's changing every couple of years or so, then what are you supposed to actually serve? But no, the word stays the same even throughout. So that's one thing. Then as you read even further down, it says even the nation's wisdom and understanding is going to be just based upon following these statutes and these judgments. And even other nations will look at them and see that they're wise and understand based upon the laws that they have. And what I got even from that was just based upon even the discipline level that they have, that they can follow these laws, that they can rule over themselves. Then other nations will be impressed with them just based upon their discipline. And there's a lot of things I could say even about being disciplined, but having that discipline is an admirable thing, I should say. That's all. I'm going to leave it at that. Just being able to be disciplined in your life, in your speech and your daily habits and your diet and your prayer life and reading the scriptures, reading the word. That discipline is an admirable thing, and people will see wisdom and understanding even from seeing that discipline, and as we read here, even from seeing the laws, the judgments, how you even conduct yourself. So that's what I got, like I said, initially from reading these first couple of verses, and there's a lot more you can get from this chapter. So with that, create yourself a wonderfully blessed day today, and we will talk again tomorrow.